you're watching this right now, something in your life is getting ready to shift before this year ends. You might not be able to explain it, but you can feel the pressure, the anticipation, the sense that something is aligning behind the scenes. This message didn't show up by accident. You were guided here because there is something you're meant to hear before 2025 closes. So stay with me. Welcome in, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea. All right, Aries, let's call in spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear as you leave 2025. So 2026 is going to be a really big year for you, and Spirit has so much that they want to share with you before you enter this year. So we're going to start with an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. This is a message that they want you to carry into the new year. Okay, so you are safe. Know, Aries, that you are safe. So your message today is be grateful for closed doors, obstacles, and detours. Have faith that the divine mind will guide you past and around everything that doesn't serve you. So I feel there's a clearing that is happening in your life right now. It has been for a little while, and there's a purpose and a reason behind it, and they want you to trust that. Okay, so once again, you are safe, Aries. Be grateful for closed doors, obstacles, and detours. Have faith that the divine mind will guide you past and around everything that doesn't serve you. Okay, so that is your first message. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So you know what? These three cards just slipped out. I'm going to go ahead and use them. I feel called to use these. So the first one here is already facing up is the Ace of Pentacles. So you have a new opportunity, and I feel it is a new chapter. It's a new cycle that is opening up, and they want you to plant a seed here. The seed is going to be you. You are the seed you're going to plant, and they want you to commit to yourself this year. Whatever happened in 2025, you are not meant to carry this forward. Okay, any of the negative energies that you have been feeling, any of the energies that have been weighing you down. So Ace of Pentacles to start. We also have the Four of Pentacles. So again, you are safe, Aries. Stability and security is coming in for you. This is something that you are creating and building. You are a powerful manifester. So whatever it is that you desire to create in your life, you have the power and the ability to do so. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, and we also have the Ten of Swords. So they're asking you to bury your past. I feel some of you have gone through some tough situations this past year. And, you know, many of you feel like you have been tested in some way. Now, these are all clearing away. You're now stepping into a new experience, and they don't want you to carry this with you. Okay, so we're closing the chapter on this now. Ten of Swords. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, Aries, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I would like to talk about the Ten of Swords first for you before we get started, because I feel this is something that is being buried in the past now. There's something that you are no longer in alignment with. This is an old self that is being left behind and a new self that is emerging. Okay, so there may be remnants of this that you are experiencing at this time, and Spirit wants you to trust that even though you might be going through something tough, something that is resurfacing, this is the final clearing that is happening. And you're meant to take part in this clearing process, to feel everything that you're feeling and not beat yourself up about it, right? So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So I feel that Aries, you planted a seed somewhere, you've nurtured it, tended to it, but things changed. And 2025 is the year where you felt this shift. And maybe something came out of it. Like things didn't feel good for a while, and all of a sudden they ended. And I feel this was abrupt. It may have happened quickly. This could be in any area of your life. This could have been in your career. This could have been in a relationship. This could have to do with money, opportunities. Like there's something that slowly dwindled away and all of a sudden there's a closure on it. And maybe you've had a lot of questions, right? So, you know, these things that you want to know, these things that you desire to understand, get a deeper, deeper idea of why things happen. Like I feel there's a lot of confusion here, a lot that is on your mind, and this is affecting your health. So because the skeleton on this card is buried and there's swords on top of it, I feel these all are meant to be left in 2025. And I feel Spirit is actually sharing with you a hard truth or revealing to you within your awareness of something that might not come forward as something that you're desiring to experience. So there's almost like this making peace with it. I feel over the next weeks for you, some of you are making peace with something and you're just leaving it behind and you're moving on with your life. And this is a painful process, and you may have been going through this painful process the past few months. So you are nearing the end of it. It is closing out. And Spirit needs your active participation in working on healing yourself and allowing this to stay in the past. You know, seeking professional help, not being hard on yourself, right? Sometimes we beat ourselves up about how we're feeling because of whatever happened in the past. You know, all these emotions and things that are floating around that are, you know, interfering with our nervous system, our body water, shaking it up and making us feel a certain way, right? So this is something that Spirit would encourage you to work on balancing and creating calm and peace within, right? So meditation, doing something that brings you to a place of peace and calm. Sometimes we are asked to, you know, explore and discover what that might be for us. For me, it's a shower. I mention it all the time because it works for me. You know, anytime I'm feeling overwhelmed, anytime I'm feeling a certain way, I'm like, I'm going to go take a shower because it always makes me feel better. So implementing something where you can go to bring some peace and calm to your nervous system, to your mind, right? And I feel you are done with something. Like I'm hearing some of you saying, I am so done with this. I'm so ready to move on. And that's exactly what you are doing. You are moving on. This is what I'm seeing. You moving on and building something new. It's now time to do this. It is a part of your soul's evolution. Remember, we all go through different experiences in life. Some are really good and some are not so good, right? These are cycles that we are in, stages of our lives. And there's a cycle that is now completing. And you might be in the transition period as you are moving from one timeline into another. And this is the gooey part, right? It's the part that isn't fun. It's uncomfortable, but it's a process that we have to go through. So Spirit is encouraging you to trust the process of whatever experience you're having. You're meant to go through it. You are gaining a lot of strength and you're becoming a new version of you. You are stepping into a new identity, right? This identity is the identity that is going to lead you in 2026 Aries. So there is a vibration and frequency. I feel this is coming through the 1212 portal, right? This portal is, what it's doing is the energy is settling into our emotional body, into our mental body, our mindset, and into the choices that we are preparing to make in 2026. So what I feel is happening is they're showing me a clock and the clock is turning. So that might mean something for you, but I feel now it's time, like it's time that things shifted for you. So I feel you are showing up in your world as the catalyst for that change, right? You are showing up and you are making the necessary changes and you're standing by them, even though they're painful. It's like, okay, you know what? This sucks, but this is something that cannot come with me into the new year. You know, around this time for me, I feel it's really important that I clear old energies. I reflect at the end of the year to see, you know, all the experiences I've had, what I've learned, and how I'm going to carry that information forward. It is information that, you know, isn't meant to be overwhelming, even though we went through overwhelming experiences. It is, you know, that we've overcome it. We are here now, and we're now in this final stage. We're about to step into this new year, you know, an opportunity to clear the slate and start over. Some of you are starting over here with the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity where you get to plant a new seed. You get to leave this behind, not think about it, right? Let's not give our power to the things that we once did, you know, to people, to social media. You know, I'm seeing some of you that are, you know, at peace with themselves come into this place where, you know, maybe it's a person from the past. I'm definitely picking up on a person in the past here that has hurt you, that, you know, you've put some healthy boundaries up around. I feel you've created some boundaries here, and you're staying in that space, protecting your energy. And it doesn't matter what that person is doing on the outside. I feel you're coming to terms with that and releasing that. And you're not letting it bother you anymore. You're at peace with yourself, and you're at peace with where you are in your life right now. And Spirit wants to confirm with you today, Aries, that wherever you are in life right now, as you're watching this video, you're exactly where you're meant to be, exactly who you're meant to be. Okay, so trust that. They also want you to believe in the power of you. They want you to take charge of your life and show up as the leader. Remember that we are stepping into the year number 1 in 2026. We've got the year number 1 coming up for you. The number 1 energy here, right? So I didn't even mention the numbers here. So the number 10, the number 1, and the number 4. These are light codes, number frequencies that are connecting you to this reading, to this energy, to this message. So you may be seeing these numbers individually or as a part of a sequence. This is just letting you know that this is one of many synchronicities that you are going to experience this coming year. Okay, so there's a lot that Spirit is supporting you in. So there's a seed, there's something that you are planting. What is this? Do you have a vision for the new year? Do you have a goal? Right? Is there something that you're wanting to do this year? Because it's you. You're the seed that you're planting. You are the identity that is now, this is the identity that you are nurturing. This is the identity you are planting that is showing up in the world and leading you, right? So this is how I'm seeing this card. It's really interesting because I feel you know it's time. Some of you have felt something hasn't been right. And now things are starting to change, and you're coming to this place where it feels right, right? And you're meant to immerse yourself in this. You're meant to understand, like, okay, this is the energy I'm creating. I'm within it. I know what it takes to stay here. I'm going to now commit to this, right? I'm going to devote myself to this. So what kind of seed are you planting? You know, they want you to commit to this. So for me, I planted a seed of exercising. This coming year, I want to make sure that I stick to that because I've been not sticking to it. So this year, I have made a contract with myself that every day at 7:30 at night, I'm going to show up for half an hour and I'm going to go for a walk. This is on my treadmill. And if I'm able to do some exercising along with that for another half an hour, I just wanted to sneak in and bring something to your attention. Many of you out there, thank you so much, my YouTube family, for alerting me of someone that has been posting my content on TikTok. This is the account here, Miriam Barker Tarot. This is not my account. This person is stealing my content and using it to do whatever they want with it. So I don't even know what that is. Be careful. There are a lot of scammers out there. I know these kinds of things happen when you're online, but I put a lot of work and effort into my readings. So my legal team is on it. I appreciate all of you that have emailed me to alert me and let me know that this was actually happening. So stay vigilant and stay safe out there, everyone. Bless me. Sorry about that. But I want to show up for myself, and I wrote a contract for 3 months. So for 3 months, no matter what, I'm going to show up and I'm going to be there in that experience. I'm going to immerse myself in it and become that, right? And after that, I'm going to do another 3-month contract until a whole year goes by. And now I've become this version of myself, right? So I'm leaving behind unhealthy eating. Ever since I moved to my new house, I haven't been eating unhealthy because we don't have Uber Eats. I don't, the grocery store is at least 40 minutes away, where it was right next door to our house before. So they're naturally changing anyways. And I feel for some of you, the energy is already presenting itself. It's already forming, and you know what it is that you need to do. All you have to do is commit to it and then show up for it every single day, right? Without letting the external energies of the past keep interfering or getting in the way, right? So you're definitely closing out a cycle here, a chapter, and you're stepping into something new, something wonderful. And this is where Spirit wants you to believe in the wonder and awe of life. There's a lot of magic in the air, everyone. Magic is real, right? You are a very powerful manifester. You are bringing something into your reality, right? This is you. Some of you are going through a detox. I'm seeing you detoxing, getting rid of anything in your body that no longer belongs, anything in your mind that no longer belongs. So I'm seeing some of you actually doing a digital detox, maybe even a physical one, before you enter the new year, right? You're releasing those toxins. This could be you releasing people out of your life. It's like, you know what? I think I've had enough of this person. I'm going to put up some healthy boundaries. I'm going to keep those boundaries up, and you're going to see how quickly there's illusions that start to fade, and the reality, the truth comes out here once you start to put up your boundaries, right? And you'll see the truth there, and that will give you clarity, right? The Ace of Pentacles is also clarity that is coming to you. So when you have that clarity, you know exactly what decision you need to make there, right? So it's a clear picture for you, and it's a clear direction. So you're going to have many moments of this coming into your life already happening. I feel these are already happening for you. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So money, wealth, abundance, prosperity. There is a lot available for you. I'm seeing someone here that may have been worrying about finances, about money. Money energy is definitely coming through. There's an opportunity right now in your life to actually shift this and to immerse yourself in that experience of stability, long-term stability. I'm seeing you paying things off. You're saving your money. Maybe you've had a hard time this past year doing that. And things have been crazy in the world. Prices have gone up ridiculously, right? And some of us are adjusting the way that we work with money. There's this like interference with the flow of money in our lives as well. So this is going to change for you, Aries. But Spirit needs you to show up as a co-creator of this other experience. So money energy for me is just free flowing. I don't think anything about it. When I worry, I know that I'm interfering with that flow. So I try not to worry about money. And I've been doing really good, because anytime I start to worry, I catch myself. I'm like, nope, we're not going to let that come in. We're going to work with the energy. I'm going to see how I can work with it and make the best experience out of the situation I'm going through, right? So don't worry about money. Money is there for you. Okay, so the stress, the heaviness, like this belief, the scarcity mindset, this is something that they really want you to work on this year, to let that go, because you, my friends, are rich. Okay, the energy of richness is around you. All you have to do is align to it. And because we're getting you are safe, money energy, I've always found, needs a space to feel safe in. So then it naturally flows. So when you give it a space to be safe, you'll see it showing up. So, anytime I've ever had money problems, I would take a look to see, okay, what's the money coming in and what's the money going out? I will manage my money. I will read books about money. I will buy less of things that I don't need until I'm able to create an energy of, I would, in my life, anytime I did have issues with money, I would adjust myself and not buy things. But I would also think about, okay, what kind of money do I need? And I get like a dollar amount, and then I'm like, okay, I have a job that doesn't bring this much in, so I'm gonna have to find another job. I never had a problem changing jobs. I was never afraid of change, right? For some of us, that's hard, right? So they want you to have like some sort of a plan, rather than allowing the worry, the stress to overwhelm you and you're not doing anything at all about it, right? So this is about stabilizing yourself as well. Know that stability and security long-term is in the cards for you. This is coming in for you in 2026. But again, you are someone who is building and creating it. It's coming through you. So first you have to ground and stabilize yourself so that you're not, caught up in the noise, the drama, the stress, the worry, the anxiety of not having enough, leaving that mindset of it. I always find practice of gratitude is really good. That really shifts things. And this shifting doesn't happen instantly. That's not how it works, right? You have to build the energy. It's like building a muscle. It takes time, right? So you just have to trust, walk that path of faith, and know that it's actually there for you, and you are aligning it with it when you are intentional about it. So they are encouraging some of you to be intentional, whether it's money that you are wanting to bring into your life, it's you manifesting. I would suggest that if you haven't already, to study the universal laws. Okay, because I implement all the universal laws. They work for me, right? I'm able to do what I love doing here in front of you because I implement these universal laws in my life. I have 2 ebooks out on mindset if you're interested. I've got my 14-day mindset challenge ebook and my 60-day soul commitment challenge in the description box below. Everything that I do in my life that I wanted to share with you that allows me to do what it is that I'm doing here in front of you, living my dream life, right? So know that you are an incredibly powerful manifester. 2026 is going to be a year where you are wielding your power. You are making things happen through you. It's not happening outside of you. It is happening through you. So this is where Spirit wants you to believe in the power of you and let go of whatever that heaviness is. What is that heaviness? There's something here, and I feel you know what this is. Maybe you've been battling, trying to let it go. Ask Spirit for support in this. Ask them to support you in releasing and letting this go, and then watch what happens. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull a soul mirror oracle for you. So this is a message that is being reflected to you in your reality, and we're going to pull it through this card today and see exactly what Spirit is trying to share with you. So we are getting destiny. You are aligned with your destiny. Okay, so past or future focused. Are you past or future focused right now, or are you present focused? And this girl is holding some dandelions. So I feel dandelions are coming in as symbols, as signs. I'm also getting coins being prominent. Something to do with change or a jar of coins, a piggy bank even. Okay, so, and some of you are going to resonate with the image of this card. Place it wherever it resonates for you today. So destiny is at play for you. And the message with this: embrace the power within you to forge your path, guided by the loving light of your heart. Be present in the moment and listen to the signs and symbols that appear in your outer world. They are you, reflected and leading you towards your higher purpose. Your destiny is yours to create, Aries. Your heart is a loving guide to your destiny, and your body and outer world experience are a constant reflection of your heart's messages, chaperoning you towards your future. Be present in the now and listen to the signs and symbols that appear and are mirrored around you as they are leading you to your purpose. Dwelling on the past or stressing about the future creates a cycle of repetition, which robs you of the opportunity to enjoy the present and distracts you from your intuitive guidance towards the best version of your future self. Listen to your inner compass. Doing so will help clear your lens, better appreciate the present, and usher you into your greatest future. Your heart is like the North Star, guiding you in the right direction. By deeply listening to yourself and the cues that surround you, you have the power within to forge your path in ways you desire. This is your destiny. And Spirit is saying you are in control of it. Okay, so I've got some reflection prompts for you. Feel free to write these down and use them. How can you focus on the present moment and fully immerse yourself in the here and the now? What steps can you take to let go of attachments to the past and overcome any obstacles that prevent you from fully living in the past? How can you cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the experiences and opportunities available to you right now? Okay, so those are your journaling prompts. And that is your soul mirror message. We're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading off now with an angel number. This angel number is going to be supporting you on your journey, Aries. So I feel some of you are already seeing it. 2727, you are going to have a peak experience. Maybe you're already having that peak experience. So the message here is there's a culmination of your spiritual work. They want you to hope. They want you to have hope. They want you to trust. And they're giving you encouragement. You are at the pinnacle of success. There's a lot of great joy coming into your life. Now, sometimes we don't feel that that's what we're connected to because it's not the energy that we're feeling, but know that it's there. And what Spirit is doing is aligning you to it. And these messages are what your soul needs to hear to connect with this. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.